The fear of the blank page. Why is Rhino's canvas always empty? The morning sun shines through the window and onto Rhino the little rhino's desk. Today, he plans to paint the most spectacular map of the forest. Wearing his favorite blue t-shirt and holding a brand new brush, he feels a wave of nerves. The canvas in front of him is so bright and white that it makes him feel uneasy. What if I mess up the very first stroke? Rhino worries to himself. Time ticks away as the sun rises higher, but his canvas remains completely blank. His head is full of wonderful ideas, deep blue lakes, green bushes, and winding paths. However, he feels these ideas aren't perfect enough to put on paper. He bites his lip and hesitates, afraid that one mistake will ruin the precious paper. Feeling defeated, Rhino puts down his brush and looks at the paper like a giant mountain. The room feels heavy and gray, and his colorful paints seem to lose their glow in the corner. To find inspiration, Rhino decides to take a walk into the forest behind his house. He walks aimlessly, listening to the crunch of dry leaves beneath his feet. He notices how tall the trees are and how precisely every flower seems to bloom. Comparing himself to the forest, Rhino feels ordinary and even more discouraged. Soon, Rhino reaches a giant old tree named Barkley, the oldest resident of the woods. Barkley's trunk is thick, but his bark is bumpy, covered in cracks and knots. Rhino never looked closely before, having always thought the tree looked a bit strange. Leaning in, Rhino discovers a deep scar on Barkley's bark, where a robin is nesting. The bird has built a cozy home right inside the hollow formed by that old wound. He realizes that these imperfect flaws can actually become the warmest havens for life. "Every mark on me is proof of my life," Barkley seems to whisper in the wind. "If I only sought perfection, I wouldn't be this tall. My scars make me unique." The fog in Rhino's mind clears instantly as he realizes that imperfection is its own kind of beauty. Rhino runs all the way home, grabs his brush, and forgets the word perfect. He breathes deeply and paints a shaky, crooked line right in the middle of the canvas. "This is the stream that flows through the woods," he shouts, seeing life in that first stroke. Inspiration flows like a spring, and Rhino fills the map with vibrant colors and spotted grass. He even paints Barkley's unique scar, not minding the paint splashing on his blue t-shirt. His friends gather around the finished map, learning that doing is much more powerful than being.